there. Yeah, this is actually the desk where you can sign up for the fairy workshops. Is that what you were interested in doing today? Terrific. Now, have you had a chance to kind of peruse through our catalog, or would you like me to go over some of the most popular workshops and seminars with you today? Yeah, that's no problem. I can do that for you. That's what I'm here for. Okay. Well, what I'll do first is I'll take down some basic information from you so that I can enter you here in our system, and that way when you choose the courses you'd like to take, I can go ahead and just directly input those. Okay. So you were interested in more of our workshops. Okay. Well, we have a wide range of them, so I think you're bound to find at least a handful that kind of pique your interest. So we'll definitely cover those today. Great. All right, can I have your name, please? Terrific. And what is your magical origin? Yeah, I saw that you had wings there, but I never really presumed to guess anyone's origin. I made that mistake too many times, and I don't want to offend anybody. Wonderful. And can I get your home address, please? Now, what realm is that in? Neverland, Wonderland, Enchanted Forest? Great, thanks. Yeah, our workshops are actually free of charge, and they're open to inhabitants of pretty much any magical realm. Yeah. When you come on the day of your first workshop, we'll have you just bring proof of identification, and then you'll be good to go. All right? Okay. Now, how did you hear about our workshops? We like to just kind of try to figure out how people heard about us. Oh, a friend of yours. Okay. Can I get the friend's name? Oh, she's lovely. She actually helped out in a couple of the seminars that we held. Yeah. She's a joy to be around, isn't she? Great. Now, what kind of skills or knowledge are you looking kind of more toward? What kind of are you interested in? Okay. Well, no, that's fine if you don't have an idea. Yeah, no, we'll go through the catalog and we'll see what kind of suits you the best. And I'll walk you through what each seminar can kind of offer you, and that way you can pick and choose. And you're allowed to choose up to 4 different workshops. And yeah, so we'll go over them all. And I mean, the more you can kind of attend, the better, just because they are free of charge, and you generally take a lot out of them. So yeah. Okay. So I'll kind of put undecided at this point when it comes to what you're interested in, and then we'll go back later and input that information. Alright, great. Well, let's kind of go over the brochure here, and I can tell you some of the things that we offer, okay? Okay. Yeah, just have a seat right next to me, that's perfect. Alright. So these, again, I'm just going to show you the most popular ones because we do offer about 25 seminars and workshops. So I'm going to go through the ones that I think you might be most interested in. The first one is one that I highly recommend. It's fairy wing maintenance. So it talks about a wide variety of things that you may want to do in order to get the most out of your wings. So it'll talk about how to properly cleanse your wings in order to get higher altitudes. The type of fairy dust you should use, which grade you should use, that sort of thing. If you've never attended a fairy orientation class of any sort, this is definitely the one to go to. It will cover, for the most part, the wing maintenance itself, but it will also go over a few important kind of fairy life skills that you may want to keep in mind. It's very informative, yeah. Well, it's taught by one of the fairy godmothers, so yeah, you're going to get that experience and kind of breadth of knowledge there. So I definitely recommend that. Does that sound like something that might interest you? Great. Okay, I'll mark that in the system then. Kind of mark it as we go along. That way I can double check that the spaces are available. Okay. Now that class, we only have an evening class available. Is that all right? Okay. Yeah, all of the workshops are just one-time events, and this particular one will be looks like a little over 3 hours, so yeah. Okay. Great. Now that one actually has a half-hour condensed course. Did you want to do that instead? Okay. But yeah, if you're pressed for time, that's definitely the one that you may want to do. It's still highly informative. You're still going to get a lot from the experience, so I'll put you down for that. We only have one spot left for that one, so great. Okay, the next one is absolutely fantastic. It's Magical Creature Mastery. So if you're at all interested in taming magical creatures, caring for them, it will go over a different variety of magical creatures. This one mainly focuses on dragons, and but I do know that they talk about unicorns and sprites, things of that nature. So if you wanted to do that, I highly recommend it. I know for a fact that that one is filling up quite quickly, so if you want to do that, we need to double check the system to make sure there is still a spot available. Did you want to? Okay, let's take a look. Fantastic. Okay. Yeah, there's actually 2 spots, so you're in luck. That one's a morning seminar. And let's see here. It doesn't say the length of time. Some of them, in fact, a vast majority of them won't say the length of time because the instructor will just go until they're ready to stop. So just for most of them, for the most part, just plan a solid block of time out of your day. Just to make sure you have enough room in your schedule to accommodate for them. Terrific. So you're in. Okay. This next one is the Enchanted Loom. This is actually the second in the series. Okay, so you're familiar with the Enchanted Loom. Okay, well then this would definitely be something that might be a great option for you. It's Enchanted Loom 201, so it's the second in the series of seminars. And this is absolutely fantastic. Yes, we'll either have someone from Sleeping Beauty's quilt shop here to help us, or occasionally we'll have someone who is associated with Rumpelstiltskin, and he'll come in, or they'll come in and help us out with the instruction of the course. It's absolutely amazing, and you'll learn how to create a wide variety of enchanted wearable goods and things of that variety. Does that sound good? Okay, well, we're 3 for 3, aren't we? Terrific. Okay, let me see about that. Okay, we have quite a few spots still open for that. I think it just became available, actually. We were kind of unsure if we'd have an instructor for it, but we made the arrangements quite recently. All right, put you in there. Great. Okay, this next one is Wicked Wisdom 101. So now, yeah, if you're someone who's even remotely curious about the dark arts, or sees a need for kind of gathering information about villains themselves, this is definitely one you'll want to think about doing. It's primarily going to be comprised of those who are kind of invested in a more wicked path, but yeah, exactly. It's just a great overall educational course. Yeah. Were you interested in that? Okay. Well, let me take a look and see if there's a spot. Okay. There is one available. Did you want to think about it? Okay, well, let's move on then. We'll go ahead and move on to the next one. This next one is absolutely fantastic. It's actually the last one I'm going to be talking about with you today, but I kind of saved the best for last. This is the Magical Artifacts for Beginners, and it's a great seminar if you're planning on any sort of appraisal career or just want to learn more about historical objects of the kingdoms. Yeah, we'll usually in these seminars we'll have a wide variety of artifacts here. They're actually brought to us either from the museum or the vault, and they'll be placed here. Yeah, there's a guard here and the whole 9 yards. So you'll get a chance to see them up close. So if you're at all involved or interested in history, this is definitely something that you'll want to sign up for. Did you want to do that? Okay. Let me see if one's available. I know that this one fills up pretty fast as well. After all, these all of our popular workshops. So, oh, okay, great. There's a spot there. Now, you know what? If you wanted to sign up also for the Wicked Wisdom, I know that you're limited to 4, but I could kind of sneak you in there if you want to do that. Yeah, it's not one of our most absolutely popular, but it is an interesting one. That's why I brought it up. So did you want to sign up for that? And we'll just go ahead and let you do 5. Okay, we'll sign you up for that one too then. Great. All right, so here is kind of a rundown of all of the workshops that you signed up for, and as well as the dates and the times that they'll each be held. We recommend you get here at least a few minutes, 10 to 15 minutes before the workshop begins, just so you can go into the auditorium or the room and choose whatever seat you like. And like I said, for the first one, you'll have to bring some sort of identification just so we have it on record. And then once we have it on record, you won't have to bring it after that. All right. Okay, so I'll send you home with that. I'll also send you home with the catalog just so that you can have that for reference. Well, basically our clock starts over every quarter, so you're allowed to attend another 4 classes, well, in your case 5 this time, but normally 4 within a 3-month time period. Yeah. Great. Okay. Well, we'll look forward to seeing you when you come in for your first workshop. It looks like it's going to be, let me see here. Okay. Yeah, it's going to be this one right here. So you'll just come in early and yeah, you just come right here to this front desk here and we'll be able to help you out here and kind of direct you where you need to go. Okay. Okay, well, it was great meeting you today, and I'm so glad that I could help you sign up for some of those workshops. Fantastic. I'm sorry, before you head off, I forgot to mention one thing. We're having a supplemental kind of workshop that we're offering to people. It's not officially offered via our establishment, but by a neighboring, I guess you could call it a college, and it's the art of magical gardening. So are you interested in possibly signing up for that? All right, well, I'll go ahead and put it in the system. Then I still have all of your information up. And yeah, it'll be held at the facility next door. And they came over the other day and asked if we could help them out kind of to get their enrollment numbers a bit higher. So yeah, they're great over there too. So what it will be is it'll essentially be kind of everything you need to know about magical gardening. So they'll go over soil conditions and the right sorts of seeds to use. And I believe it's actually sponsored by Thumbelina's Bloom Shop. Oh, you've been there. Oh, okay, great. Yeah, they go over all sorts of the tools you might need and basically everything you need to know and what you can eventually harvest and that sort of thing. So it's great. Yeah. They gave us a little demonstration when they came over and we enjoyed it thoroughly. So yeah. Okay, well, I'll sign you up for it then. Yeah, no problem. When you come in for your first workshop with us, I'll go ahead and give you the information for that. Yeah, it's still a little ways off, but it's good to plan ahead, right? Okay. Well, fantastic. I'll see you soon then. Bye.